goodness. Good morning. It is 7:01. I was just playing and looking, and I was all of a sudden it's like, whoa, 7:01. Good morning, everybody. It is Kevin Ward. Welcome to Kevin at 7. Thank you for joining me today, where we help you find your superpowers in your business and we help you fulfill your purpose in your life. So welcome as you come on. Welcome on Facebook, for those of you joining me on Facebook Live, and for those of you joining me on YouTube, good morning and welcome. Thanks for the joining us. Good morning, Jeff from Massachusetts. All right, my first player up to bat today. Awesome. Make sure you give the post a thumbs up. Make sure you share this with other people that you know that want a better life. This is Momentum Monday because it's the first day of the week. And on the first day of the week, let me get a little light here. On the first day of the week, you get to set the tone for the rest of the week, how you're going to play this week. And, you know, momentum is based on the law of inertia. And the law of inertia says that an object at rest tends to stay at rest. Now, think about what that means. You know how sometimes it's just hard to get going? Well, the key is to get going. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. An object in motion tends to stay at motion. And you also know that once you get going, it's easy to keep going. You tend to keep on going. So if you're going this morning, make sure you give me a thumbs up right now. Let me see some thumbs up. Hey, Tom from Gulf Breeze, Florida. Good morning. Kathleen from Riverside, California. As you come on, tell me where you are in the world. Waylon from Colorado Springs. Karsla from Vegas. And Roseanne from Boca Raton. Good morning, Ani. Good morning, Carmen from South Africa, from Chile. Oh, Chile, South America. Love it. Awesome. Carmen, welcome. Glad to have you on this morning. Let's see. What else? Hannah from Northwest Indiana. I am going to be, Hannah, in Northwest. I'm actually going to be in Chicago in June. I'm going to be speaking at a thing. It's Prime Real Estate. I can't remember what it's called. I can't wait to see you there. You must be with Josh and Andrew and those guys at Prime Real Estate. Awesome. So, yes, I'll be up there and speaking to you guys in June. I'm looking forward to it. Good morning, Karsla Wayland. Let's see you guys with thumbs up. Good morning, Ravi. Max from Champaign, Illinois. And I missed some that were scrolling through there on Facebook. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking the time and investing the time to help you get better. And this whole purpose of this morning, Kevin at 7, is, hey, Ravi from Redmond, is for me to help you get better. So today I want to help you get better. I want to talk about personal growth. I want to talk about your growth commitment and a personal code of conduct. A lot of the topics of my morning Kevin at 7 over the last few days. And by the way, we're starting week number 6 of Kevin at 7. So thank you for you guys. Thanks for the interest. Thanks. Hey, Robert from Denver, Reed from Whidbey Island, Washington. Wow, that sounds like a gorgeous place. Thank you guys for just participating in this and giving the great feedback that you guys have given. I'm always open to feedback, to questions that you want me to answer, topics you want me to cover. One of the things that I did several years ago, and I've talked about this before, was I created a personal code of conduct. And I'm going to tell you, I think having a personal code of conduct is one of the most important things that you can do. I carry it with me on my pocket plan, which is kind of this is my personal goal. It's like a vision board in your pocket, plus my declarations. And I've got my personal code of conduct right here. If you want to see my personal code of conduct, go to my Instagram, Kevin Ward Now. At Kevin Ward Now is my Instagram, and it actually has. We've been doing this over the last few weeks. We've been putting the images of each of my personal codes of conduct. Love yourself, know yourself, tell yourself the truth, trust yourself, grow yourself, be yourself, enjoy yourself, give yourself, be grateful, take massive action, love others unconditionally, win. Those are my 12 personal codes of conduct. And I've been talking about them a little bit, but we did this really cool thing on Instagram where you can see the graphics. You can see each of the codes of conduct in a picture as it goes straight down one of the columns on my Instagram profile. So go to Kevin Ward Now, check it out. It's really cool. And Paul, one of my assistants, our VA, has actually put all that together, and it looks really awesome. But it also lets you see, this is how I live. This is my value system. This is how I play. My personal code of conduct. And I think one of the most, hey, Gary from, Gary, I've heard of you at the Contreras team in Porter Ranch. Awesome. Good morning, Dave from Rockland, California. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. Roseanne, having a personal code of conduct is a game changer. So I'm going to challenge all you guys to create your own personal code of conduct. And there's no parameters. What is the code? What are the rules that you play by, the rules that you live by? And it's very critical. It's important that you have clarity about the rules that you're going to live by and play by in your life. If this makes sense, let me see some thumbs up. In fact, if you're willing to commit today, I'm going to just, this is something I would normally only do with coaching members, but I'm going to do it with you guys. If you guys are okay with this, I want you to commit today. Would you create a personal code of conduct? That's going to take some time to make one that's relevant and meaningful. Will you commit? If you're willing to commit to do it, just type in the chat, I commit. Type in the comment, I commit. Personal code of conduct. I'll do it. Tell me if you're willing to do it. Let's see it. I like thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up and hearts. Now I want to see where the players are. Reed, Roseanne, Hannah, Karsla. Beautiful. Hannah, when I'm there in Chicago, I want you to come I want you to bring me your personal code of conduct. If you don't mind sharing it. By the way, these can be totally personal. It's not, hey, Max, Tom, Mark, awesome. Great, guys. Thank you. Ravi, awesome. And they're personal. Sharon, beautiful. Thank you. For a long time, I wouldn't show people mine. I was kind of embarrassed about it, to be honest with you, because when I first looked at it, I'm going like, the first 8 of them are all about me. Isn't that interesting? They're all about me. Love yourself, know yourself, tell yourself the truth, trust yourself, grow yourself, be yourself. It's all about me. I'm like, I feel kind of selfish. And then I realized, you know what? The reason that this came out of me was because my entire life was built around making everybody else happy. That I was so intent on getting other people's approval and so intent on and making everybody else like me that I literally lost myself. For a lot of my childhood and for most of my adult life, I lost myself in this quest to get approval from people. It's crazy. And maybe some of you have been there, is just like realizing I am controlled. My life is controlled by trying to make everybody happy. That was my life. I was controlled by trying to do my passion, my path. Everything I did was me trying to get everybody else's approval. And it took me a long time just to acknowledge it, to even see it. And so when I created this code of conduct, it's like, you know what? Neglecting yourself or ignoring yourself does not serve the world. But when you can truly realize yourself and be honest with yourself, when you can know yourself, when you care about yourself, and when you put yourself, your interest, not ahead of other people, but you take care of your own interest and you be true to you, that puts you in a place, it gives you a foundation from which you can serve the world massively and do things for other people, for your family, for your clients, for your customers. You can do stuff for other people without losing you. That you can still go the extra mile. You can still go above and beyond, but you're doing it out of strength and out of personal character, not out of this, if I don't do this, they're going to not like me. If I don't do this, I'm going to lose. In this sense of, it's a fear of loss. It's a fear of rejection. And I was living that way for so many years. If you guys have ever lived that way, I would like to see some reaction here. Some thumbs up, some sad faces, some mad faces, some shocked faces, however you need to express it. But if you've been there, and not everybody's like me, thankfully, but some of you have been there with me in that I'm living my life trying to get other people's approval. And that is not. Thank you, Dave Silva. Thank you, Michelle Beaver. I commit. I love it. I love it. Awesome. So broken heart. Yeah, been there. So make a commitment to do that. Now let's talk about growing yourself real quickly. I think this is one of the most important personal codes, and that is having a growth mindset. That is my number 5 personal code of conduct, is grow yourself. It is a lifestyle for me. And I can tell when my passion wanes. I can tell when I lose focus, when I lose drive. It is almost always because I quit growing. I lost that like intensity of that sense of curiosity, that sense of like adventure. So how do you get a growth mindset? Get curious. Get interested, get excited about learning something new. And especially those of us that have been around the block a few times, it's kind of like you get pretty good at something and you kind of start thinking, Well, you do know some stuff, but you don't know anything anywhere close to what there is to know. You know, they say the average human being uses less than 20%, way less. Maybe it's like, I don't remember the exact, it's like 20% or less of their actual brain capacity, their mental power. We just use a fraction of our mental power. We don't grow. The first way to improve that is to get curious, to say, I am going to learn and grow, learn something new. And then, so number one is have an attitude of curiosity, of growth, of adventure, of drive to learn. Like there's so much more that I don't know. And as I learn it, there's got to be that, wow, that excitement of learning. Like, yes, I just learned something new. Hooray, right? That is unbelievably powerful. Now, the second key, once I get that curiosity, is now I've got to create the habit of learning, habit of growing, structure it in your life so that you know it's going to happen. So a daily habit, for example, a great daily habit is the habit of reading, right? Get the habit of reading every single day. Start with just 10 minutes. If you're not reading as a habit, okay, if you're not starting, okay, Ravi is saying, Earl Nightingale says it says we use 10% of our brain power, from Earl Nightingale, which is very interesting because when Earl Nightingale wrote that, if that's the case, I don't remember that, Ravi, but that is before the science of neuroscience was even really developed. That's crazy because now we know they can literally measure your brain activity and tell how much of your brain you're using, which is crazy. Elite athletes use more of their brain than anyone else. Like professional Olympic athletes, people in extreme sports, they use more of their brain than anyone else. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Oh, thank you guys. There was the book that was laying here on my desk, so I held it up. Thank you guys. By the way, got an exciting announcement coming out about the Book of Yes. It's coming out like this week, so stay tuned. Can't wait. Maybe I can tell you about it tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, but it's coming, so stay tuned for that. Grow yourself. So number one is read. Watch good audio and video. Stuff like this, if you're focused, will help you grow because you're going to learn stuff from me because I'm learning every day and I'm sharing on with you guys what I'm learning. You just got to make sure that it's good video and good audio because it's easy to get sucked in, and especially on like Facebook and YouTube, they know how to suck you in. They are masters of sucking you in. And they suck you in, and then all of a sudden you're watching videos that they're funny or fun, but they're useless. And some of them aren't even funny and fun; they're just useless. So you got to have discipline to make sure I'm strategically growing and learning by the good audios, videos, training programs, and so forth. And then I'm going to also tell you that I know for me, and this is for everybody too, the most powerful growth thing you can do is getting live training, going to live events. I just got back this last week from Bo Eason with his speaking event. I was there for 2 of the 3 days. And every time I go, and this is like the 6th time I've gone to that one event, it's the same every time. It's the same exact content every single time. But every time I go, I get better. I learn more. I grow. We went to 12 events a year. My wife and I, for a while, we were doing 12 training events a year. Probably too much for us because we put on our own events as well. And so it was killing us in terms of time and travel. But this year, so we'll go, and then I kind of really cut back and I didn't go to enough last year and I felt it. I felt the loss of momentum and the growth in my life and the growth in our business because we quit growing as much. So put in your schedule every year, you have to invest in yourself to go to live training. By the way, our live training, our next event is Real Estate Vortex Training Camp. In fact, if any of my team is watching this, would you guys post realestatevortex.com? You can go to realestatevortex.com. We've got early bird tickets are available right now. It's July the 9th, 10th, and 11th here in Los Angeles. It's called the Real Estate Vortex Training Camp. It's just the only thing that I'll promise you on it is if you come and learn and you implement what I teach you, it will add 6 figures to your income in the next 12 months. That's the only, I can't make any big promises, just that it'll add at least 6 figures to your income. So, nothing big, just 6 figures to your income. It will do that. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to make 6 figures more from attending, because I can't guarantee how you're going to implement. But what we know is that the people that are doing this, that agents are doing this all over the place, that there are probably some right now watching this that have increased their income from the vortex in the last 12 months, have added over 6 figures to their income just from that. So it's powerful. July 9th, 10th, and 11th. So come join us. We put on this insane discount on the ticket prices because I want you guys to succeed. And I'm letting you know early about it so you can come join me. July 9th, 10th, and 11th. Come spend that time with me. It's awesome. It's amazing. Yeah, Ravi's won for sure. 10x'd his income literally in the last 12 months. So that is awesome. So commit to grow. This week, commit to grow. You've got to put yourself in a position where you're growing every single day and you're investing in yourself. Michelle Beaver did. Yes, thank you. Put yourself out there where you're making it happen. And that, my friends, is your Momentum Monday, Kevin at 7 message for the day. Create a personal code of conduct and grow yourself every day. Grow yourself. Commit to get curious. Commit to get driven to learning and excited about the next discovery that you're going to go like, whoa, that next aha moment. Those are amazing. So have a great day, everybody. Play to win and always expect yes. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the hearts. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for another episode of Kevin at 7. Thanks, everybody.